YouTube, it's Dale from Beauty in the Empty Nest, and I am here to share my January favorites and fails. If you want to see what I'm going to talk about, keep watching. So ready to see my favorites and fails? Okay, just as I've done before, I like to end on more of a positive note, so I'm going to start with my fails. And I actually, right now, only have 2 products that I'm going to mention. So a quick disclaimer before I go through any of the fails. Remember, just as ever, these are just fails from me, from my skin, my condition, based on the needs that I have and the goals that I have for the products. Some of these products may be your favorites, and I do not at all want to belittle that it's your favorite or your holy grail product. It did not work for me, and sometimes that's a lot of user error or just because of the special context of my skin and my more mature needs. So please don't take it as offensive today. These 2 products that I mentioned are something that are some of your favorites. So they both are makeup products, and they actually are both foundations. So let's start first with the Nars Skin Tint in the Satin Matte with SPF of 30. I so wanted to love this product. It has all the wonderful things. It's by Nars. It's supposed to have a satin matte finish. It has SPF of 30. It's supposed to be a light to medium coverage. It's a little pricey, but I wanted so much to like this. However, it did not work with my skin. I have it in Groenland, is the color, which is light number 3. I'm actually wearing it today, but it sits on my skin. It does not mold in with my skin. It just did not work, and it's driving my skin crazy. It just itches. It feels just like it's layered on top of there, and it's not. And I tried many different primers. Unfortunately, it's just not working. I did a full review of this. I will leave the link down below for my full review and the demo application that you can see, but unfortunately, this was just not a winner for me. And the next product, drugstore foundation, the Maybelline Dream Velvet. This also is supposed to be a soft semi-matte, but it's supposed to be a hydrating foundation. I really had high hopes for this. I got it in 40 nude. I really had high hopes for this because I like the matte, semi-satiny matte kind of finish, and the fact that it also said hydrating, I thought. And drugstore, oh my gosh, it had so many wonderful things. Throw an SPF in there, and I think I would have been buying 5 of them before I ever tested it out. I'm just kidding. But unfortunately, it did the same kind of thing as with my Nars. It just sat on my skin. It did not look very nice. It just sat on, but unfortunately, as I found with the Nars Skin Tint, it just really kind of sat on my skin, and you just saw makeup or foundation. Now it has a beautiful kind of finish to it, however, but it just looks like that. It's like kind of like you painted it on, and I actually had to use quite a bit to get any kind of a coverage for it. I'll put a little bit out there. If you want me to do a full review of this, I'd be glad to do that at a later point. The thought of putting this back on my face, because it did not feel very good throughout the day. Sorry to blend it out. Just kind of, but I'll do it for you for the sake of beauty. I'd be glad to do that, do a full review and do a demo application of it, but unfortunately, it did not really meld nicely with my skin and just felt yucky as I was wearing it. So unfortunately, those 2 were fails. So first I'm going to start is with a moisturizer, and it's by Paula's Choice, and it's her Resist Barrier Repair Moisturizer for all skin types. So it looks like this. It has this little pump. It's really supposed to be a quite intense moisturizer, which I really need right now. And it's supposed to have a lot of good different qualities in it to be able to help with aging skin, and all of Paula's Choice's products all have so much goodness in them. I will obviously leave a link down below, so if you want to read a little bit more about it, but it really does hydrate. It's supposed to help with firming, signs of aging, and it's in, like I said, a kind of a neat little container like this where I feel like it stays fresh as well. The only complaint I have about this product is you can't tell when you're running low. So that's one thing that always worries me a little bit, but it has been very, very moisturizing. I've been using it at night and also sometimes in the morning, and really found that this is really working very, very nicely for my skin. So big thumbs up to this product. And my last one, how many of you have really dry chapped lips, especially during the winter? I've gone through so many different products, and there's several that I really liked, and I've just discovered another one that is amazing. This is only going to be a product I probably use when my lips are really, really, really dry and really chapped. However, right now, it has been wonderful. And it's not a typical lip product. You might actually laugh when I tell you what it is. And it's by Lancido, and it's a lanolin HPA, and it's actually supposed to be used by nursing moms, and it's supposed to help with cracked nipples. So if you think about that, of course that would be like the perfect product that would also work then for dry skin, chapped lips. It comes in this little purple tube. I just got this. I think it actually comes in a box too. I got this at Walmart. I don't quite remember the price, but it will be linked down below. It's a very thick product, and you just use very little, so you have to make sure that's about as much as you really need to take it out. And oh my gosh, this is really heavy duty. I just use it at night. I wouldn't use it in the morning I wouldn't use it in the morning if I was going to be then applying any type of a lipstick or lip product, because it is quite thick, and I don't know how well your lip product would stick after that or would adhere after that. But used at night, it has been a lifesaver for me right now. So big thumbs up. Okay, let's move on to some makeup products now. Okay, I'm going to start out with a product that I got as a Christmas present and just adore, and it's the Tarte Bling It On Blush Palette. Probably seen many reviews of this. I actually hate to talk too much about this because it's not available very readily right now. You can get it on like some Amazon links or eBay, but I did want to share it because if you really do like this, and sometimes if you look at GlamBot, you know, they will have some people who are selling those too. So I love all these blushes. Look at these colors. Every single one is wonderful. Today I am actually wearing Fetching right over here. But these are wonderful, wonderful blushes. I love the selection here, and I do love the package too. So some people have talked about the black sequins falling off. I have not noticed them shedding off of mine, but I mean, Tarte blushes are amazing anyway, and I love each and every one of these. So just love it. If you're interested, look in some of those alternate places, Amazon, eBay, and also GlamBot. I think it's very much worth it. So, okay, another product. Let's see what I love next. I'm going to go to my Hourglass. I have a review of this, and I will link it down below, but it's the Hourglass Modernist Eye Palette in Atmosphere. Love these colors. There's been so many mixed reviews on it. However, I absolutely love these colors. I'm actually wearing the colors today. I've actually lent more towards using some of the dark colors in my outer corner. I have some of the lighter colors in the mid side. I just love these eyeshadows. Not only just the colors, because they're kind of typical colors, nothing there, but they apply so nicely, blend so nicely, and are kind of soft and smooth and muted as well too. And I think that the packaging is beautiful, and I don't mind, like I merged these two colors to the right by side. Such easy kind of mixing there to get the color that I really wanted. There is definitely some fallout, but I have, most of my eyeshadows have that. And of course I love the packaging. Price is hefty, but when you compare it to some of the other palettes that come with 20 different colors that I don't use, it was worth it. I have a review, I'll link it down below for you. Okay, let's see. One of my next favorites is contour. I've tried many different contours, however this one, the first time I used it, and I just got it 4 or 5 days ago, it knocked my socks off, and it was the one. Do you know when you find those products? And right now I'm not searching for any more contours because this is it. And it is the Kevyn Aucoin contour in medium. So very small little package, but just as with all the other contour palettes like I was talking about with this, I have used so many of those and end up only using one color in them or 2 colors in them, or like the highlighting powders typically do not work for me given my skin. I need to be very careful as to what I use, or I just don't really use them. So this has been wonderful. Adorable little package, perfect for traveling. Open it up and there's the color. the right mixture of the kind of grays to be able to use for shadow. And more today, whether or not you can see it that well, I'll give you a little sampling of it here, finger. It is just the right color. What I love too is you can build it up or you can keep it quite light. Today I kept it a little bit lighter, but it is very easy also to build it up. So beautiful Kevin Kwan contour palette in medium, love it. It is now the only contour palette or contour shade contour that I need, period. Love it. Okay, keeping on kind of that same general theme, something that is a new bronzer. You know I love the Hourglass bronzers and I still adore those. However, I have found another one which is actually a little less, quite a bit less expensive, and I think it's just wonderful. And it is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Deep. So this is what the container looks like. Open it up, nothing fancy, just a Sephora packaging. And this is the bronzer. And it really is such a nice color, so you can see. So here's the contour stuff, you can see it, and here is the bronzer color. It is just a really beautiful color. What I also love is that I've also used this just for eyeshadow. So on one of those days where you just don't want things complicated, your bronzer and your eyeshadow, and I've been out the door. It's just a really, really beautiful color, and a fraction of the price for my Hourglass Ambient Lighting bronzer. However, I still love that, but this is the matte version of that. Leave a link below. Definitely check it out if you're interested. It's just a really nice color. I do have it on today, pretty much around the perimeter of my face and very lightly, kind of in that wedge between over the contour area. So love this bronzer. Okay, highlighters. I have found a new highlighter that I actually really, really like, and I'm not talking about the yellow kind of highlighters, I'm talking about more the shimmery highlighters, and it's by Laura Geller, and it's not the Gilded Honey. I actually have not been able to find that one, and when I was looking for it, I ran across Ballerina. I was a former ballet dancer, so this really hit it home too. But here it is, Ballerina, Laura Geller. It's really a very pretty color. It's so creamy. It's just really nice. Let me give you sampling here. I also have been good, and I remembered to wear it today again so that you'll be able to see it. I have it. You can see first on my, I'm hoping it gets picked up in the lighting here. I have it on the very top here of my cheeks area and right over kind of my eyebrow area. So it's just really beautiful, and a little bit more of, you can see kind of a little bit of the bronze in there, but also kind of a little bit of a pinkish kind of color. So really, really nice. I have loved this. Okay, concealers. I love my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Love it. It was old, it was worn out, I had to replace it. So I decided to try the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This is what it looks like. And I have really liked this concealer. Now, I am not an under eye concealer person. It just does not work for me. But I do use concealer around my nose area, and sometimes in the areas right around my lips here, especially if they're extra dry. And sometimes, if I'm really trying to look for real complete coverage, I'll use it to hit my hyperpigmentation areas. A lot of times I just let that go if it comes through, you know. But I definitely always need something around my nose area because I get those red spots, and also right up in this area. This has really been nice. It's very kind of hydrating feeling, but not like gooky. And it also doesn't like cake up a lot. So I have this one in medium. My only complaint about this product is it gets all over. I don't know if you can see, but you can see how it kind of, something about it just makes a mess here, but the actual concealer itself, the consistency of it, the way it kind of just thins out but still gives you nice coverage, absolutely love this one. Really, really like this one. And I've not tried the new Makeup Forever one yet, but I think I almost kind of like that better than the Urban Decay for the areas that I use concealer for. So it'd be a very tight, I mean, when this runs out, it'll be interesting to see who I actually go and purchase next. But this will be around for a while. So, okay, another one. This was kind of fun, and it leads to another little story and another one of my favorites. But this is a Nars lipstick. I'm wearing it today. I haven't reapplied it for several hours, so hopefully you can still kind of see the color of it. But it's a Nars lipstick. It's not one of the audacious ones, just one of their typical satin ones, I think it is. It is in the color Morocco. Now watch when I open this, first of all. You see how that, it broke? And, well, actually, when I got it, and I ordered it online, and that was the first experience I had with it. I instantly contacted customer service, and they actually are sending me a replacement one. So, I mean, great customer service there, and stuff like that happens all the time. So I'm not worried. This is not a negative mark against the company. If anything, that was wonderful that they were right on the thing, and I just got notice that it's been shipped already. However, that's not what I'm talking about, although great customer service, big thumbs up there. This color, this is Morocco. So I am wearing it now. It'll hopefully really fly without a mirror. So this is the color. I'm going to put this right here. It's very much of a different color than what I've ever worn before. It's got just a little more orangey kind of color in it, and I really, really, really like it. This now I think is becoming my new non-nude, non-natural lipstick, but not one of those shocking kind of lipsticks. It feels wonderful. It's very hydrating feeling on your lips, but it doesn't feel like it's rolling all over the place. It's got a nice satin finish, so I don't feel like it's super dry or matte at all, but it's not so gooky that it's, like I said, just gooking up all over the place, and I love the color. So I have loved this. This is Nars in Morocco. Now, I found out about this from one of my other new favorites for January, and that is through Ciao Box. It's a subscription box that you sign up for, and instead of them sending you just whatever products, which you can do, instead you go online and pick out what you want of samples from everything from very high-end products to then NYX products. Now they don't have every beauty product, but they have some wonderful ones. So for example, I signed up to get Morocco in the Nars. They sent it to me in this little tub, something like this, and you opened it up and there was a little sliver. Here's another one. This, I got the YSL Rouge Radiant Lipstick in Ultimate Beige. They give you a little tag on the back, and you get a nice little sample. You see I've already used this. You get 5 of these a month, and I think I have another 2 that I also got that have really, so here is a Nars blush, nice little container, and that one is in Torrid, which I really like. And I also got a sample of the D&G, the Illuminator Illuminating Powder. And I also got a sample of an eyeshadow primer. So all these nice little samples, which then also turn into nice little travel sizes of the products. And it's $20 a month, and you get to pick those samples, or you can just do one of those random type things. Or you can go in and shop and just pick a sample. I think it's like $5 a sample, and then they always have these specials where, you know, if you do this many, you get one free. Like I just had one buy one, get one free. So I'm getting 2 really nice samples that are on their way to me now for $5 and free shipping. So I'm going to leave the link to that down below if you're interested in it. I'm really enjoying that because I'm picking up the samples that I want, and I tend to not pick samples of products that I know I can get from like a Sephora. So I do more of like the powders or some of the lipsticks or some of those kind of products. So I think that works better. So I always know I can go into a Sephora and get some of the other ones. So use it so that it works well for you. So another favorite of mine, which is linked there, and then I'll wrap things up because I know this has probably been a long video, is Ebates. If you do any online shopping and you've not been signed up and using Ebates, please look at it and consider it because it has been wonderful. I do a lot of online shopping, especially during the holidays. I did quite a bit. And what it does is I even have a little plug-in for my browser, so I open up a shopping site such as Sephora or such as Derm Store or any other kind of store when you shop online, even Best Buy or for Target, and it jumps up and it will tell you, okay, today we're offering 3% back on your purchases. Sometimes it's 8%. Every now and then it's 10%, especially during the holidays, but more typically it's between like 3 and 5%. But the idea is you go up there, little thing comes up, or you want to activate now, you activate it, you shop, and it keeps track of all of your online purchases and you get that back. We have right now like $160 coming back to us from all of our Christmas shopping and holiday shopping that we've been doing. and then you get it either in a PayPal account or they will actually mail you a full check. So if you do any online shopping and you're not using Ebates, please check it out. I'm going to leave the code down below. It is kind of a referral code, so just to let you know, you can also go there on your own. I don't want to make you feel like that's the only way to get there, but it does help. Also, I get a little bit of something for it, but just to be totally honest with all that so you don't think about it differently. And I totally appreciate if you do that way, but 100% understand if you also just want to go ebates.com. I highly, highly recommend that. So that is the wrap up of my January favorites and fails, or I really should say fails and favorites, just to do it in a linear order of how we talked about the different products. I hope that these were helpful to you. Leave me some comments about things that were favorites for you, or if you have any idea and recommendations on how to make this Nars product work a little better, or the Maybelline product work better, please let me know, because I'm always open and I love hearing about all these different recommendations that you all have too. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you really like these January favorites or the favorite series. And also please subscribe so the next time that I get a video uploaded and you go into YouTube, it's there waiting for you. So until next time, goodbye YouTube.